Take your hammer.
See, as I push down.
Once this is mounted back up,
So let's see it. There she telling myself this is stupid.
alright, I got a skunk living under a, I guess for lack of better terms, a guest house, visitor's house. And it's making the house smell really bad, as you can imagine. So I went next door, borrowed one of my neighbor's traps. And I think I can trap it. I don't think that'll be a big deal if it's still living under the porch. But the issue is, once you trap it, how do you let it out without getting sprayed? So the way this trap, to open it, you push this in, and then you pull this up, and you let the skunk out. So I need to be able to do that remotely. And conversely, that's how you set it. I'll show you all the trapping. Where's it at? Oh, right here. So that's the way it's trapped right there. And if you look, that little hook is what's holding the lid up, and that is connected to that rod, which runs down to that step pad. So, well, I want to be able to release it remotely. So let's say I got a skunk trapped in there. I'm standing way back here. So first step is to release this lock. And once I have the lock released, pull this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're going to pretend that we got the skunk trapped in the trap. And we're ready to return him to the wild, or at least someplace different. I think I can get out of there.
Down. There. Look.
I'm going to try to cut some cardboard to wrap this thing. Alright, let me give you a little tour of this thing. So you see I got it wrapped in cardboard, and it's all the way around and the back. I cut these little notches, one right here, one right here, because these are where the two pivots are for the trip arm. And they were rubbing, they still work, but I want to just give them a little relief so there's nothing interfering. All right. Here's the two release ropes. So to release it, first you would pull this rope to undo the lock. And then you pull this rope to open the cage. Alright, so if you see this piece of cardboard I have folded up and jammed in there, and then I'm holding it with that piece of wire. That's to make sure that the side doesn't press on that trigger arm, because you can see that trigger arm, which is right here. See it going from up here and it's going down. That just keeps the cardboard on the outside pushed away from the trigger arm, so it's completely free and it's not being hindered at all. Okay, I went in there and raided some of my daughter's stuff, and I got a Cheeto, some peanut butter, and I dipped the Cheeto in the peanut butter so it would stick, some marshmallows, same thing, and some cat food. Personally, I'm putting my money on the Cheeto, but we'll see. Hopefully one of these things will attract it. And I mean, you look on, oh, they like peanut butter, fruit, semi-spoiled eggs, chicken, any kind of vegetable. It's like, okay, so basically they eat whatever, they eat anything that's edible, apparently. So I'm going to throw this back in there and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, here's where we are, this little guest house. I think that's the porch it's living under. And like this half of this house is on a slab, and then starting right here over here is just pier and beam, because it's basically two portable buildings put together. So if you look under here, right there, I had all these bricks here and they knocked one over and they dug out. So I'm going to stick this thing right up by the front door. This so it doesn't look completely foreign. Alright, now to set up the game cam. Okay, I got the camera set up. So now it's just time to sit here and wait. Let's see what happens. Pull that trap right up to the hole, which the hole's right under these two boards. And you can see I put bricks. I mean, those bricks have always been there, but I put that one and this one right here, so it's like the only way out is through the trap. Okay, you can see I got that box tucked around the trap, and I'll make daylight there, so that'll be like the path to freedom. Be back. Okay, I got it set up, and you can see I cut the door to where it swings open. So if there's a skunk in there, we can come over from this side where it won't see us, and we can shut that little flap and tape it shut. Oh, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and we just caught him, and he's been in there since 3 a.m. and he is not happy. So I'm going to get this camera stand so maybe we can film some of this, but I'm going to go try to let him out. Oh, Lord. That little flap, I got to go shut that flap. Then I'm going to carry that trap and set it by those deer, whatever, and I want to point it back that way. I didn't count on him sucking the frickin' line inside the cage. table. No. Somewhere else, buddy. No way, son. There you go. That's all good. Find you a spot. That's a good one right over that thing. Go over there. There you go. Alright, so my man Pepe Le Pew. I don't think y'all got to see it, but he wanted to come back to. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that little son of a gun. He's coming. He's doing a. He's going to try to get back in there. He's trying to go back in there. Are you telling me there's another way under the house? Or is he just laying down in there? I can't. He ain't here. I thought this was over. Be back in a while. Okay, so I need to get me a big old brick. Okay, so I just checked and we've caught him again. So I'm gonna shut that flap and move the camera out of the way. Now he's just sitting there chilling. We're gonna go block this hole. Run, little buddy. Go. Well, it's freaking 6 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, but caught him again. This time we're going to a park. All right, so let's see what happens. I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Don't spray me, bro. Just run on. He's showing his tail. Going off to the woods. Good for him. Look, he's got like a creek. Man, this is like pimp skunk land. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I sure as hell didn't, but third time's a charm, right? Hopefully this will be the end of the video. See ya. Fourth time's a charm, right? Sorry about the wind. You can see, okay, over here, this is all, there's a slab underneath behind this. Right, so this is slab, and the slab stops at that corner and goes that way. Because this is actually two separate buildings joined together. This half's on a slab, that half's on, I guess, like pier and beam. So they had been digging right here and going along the edge of the slab and then hanging a right to get under there. So I blocked it off here. Then I came and I have put these big stones everywhere, and I've put leaves and stuff on top of them so it looks more natural, I guess. But the main thing is so I can tell if I see it disturbed, like the leaves and stuff cleaned off, that'll tell me, oh, they're trying to sneak in again. And so far, no more incursions, but we'll see. See y'all later. Okay, I guess this will be the end of the video. I'm still seeing the skunks. I've got a camera set up here. Where is it at? Oh, right there. And then I have this one that's all up here. And so that's where they were getting in, and a cat sometimes. This is like I guess this porch has turned into like a game trail. Because they used to come in and like right there's where they go under the porch, so they can't do that anymore, but they're in this habit of coming this way, so they just hop over and they walk all the way down here and probably go off in that direction somewhere. Behind these two ratty structures, back that way is just undeveloped, about 6 acres. So I guess my takeaways would be, if you need to trap a skunk, the main thing would be is either have the trap wrapped in cardboard the way I did, or have a blanket. But that worked really good because when I shut the little cardboard flap, the skunk was completely docile. It didn't wiggle, scratch, nothing. It just sat there, apparently either in shock, or my guess is it seemed pretty relaxed. Because when I let it out, it wasn't. It just kind of, y'all saw it on the video, just kind of oompa loompa 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 walks off. So either way, hopefully this chapter of my life is done. So hope this helps somebody. See ya. So you can see there's the pull cover, right? So let's see what happens when I shake the pull cover, if Leroy trips out or not. Boom, boom, uh-oh. Ooh, look at him go. Oh man, he's hauling. It's like, say what? All right, leave him alone. See you, Leroy.